It was great. It was a great workout. My initial thoughts of being in Boston, blue-collar town, you could just feel the history. You could feel the competitiveness. It's just different. You know, those guys that won all those championships, man, they were different, and they brought something to the city. And then talking to Marcus Smart, the amount of love that you get here is tremendous. So it was an awesome experience so far.
Is there something that kind of comes over you when you walk into the gym and you see all those championship banners hanging?
It's different. There's no Eastern Conference championships. It's all NBA Finals championships, and it's different when you can fill the gym up like that. But it had an old school feeling. The court doesn't really have much spring to it. It's like concrete under the court. Like I said, it's just real gritty in the dirt. I love every bit of
it. How did you think the workout went overall for you and for everybody?
Well, first of all, it was a big workout. It was a lot of big guys, strong guys, bruisers, physical, which is awesome. Just because that's the name of the game now, physicality and smaller guys that can be more versatile. We see what Draymond Green is doing right now, guys like that. And I think overall, I performed really well. I shot the ball extremely well. I wanted my team to win every game. I think we lost all but one segment of a 3-on-3 game. I wanted to win, and I wanted to show that I'll do whatever it takes. So if that's taking the last shot, the big shot to win it, or making a good pass for my shooter to catch a shooter and knock it down. So, shooting is needed here, and I think I can feel that. And I told Coach I really want to play for him. I like his style. He reminds me a lot of Coach Bennett.
What was your impressions of Coach Stevens?
Genuine. He was out there on the court with us. He was working with us. You can just tell he wants it. You can just tell. You can see it in his eyes, like his demeanor. I love every bit of it. He's just, it's different. It's different than, because he's coming from college. He's coming from a team like Butler, but he's built that program. And like I said, I'm really used to that. So I really liked him a lot.
Justin, your shot really improved this season. What was the biggest difference for you as a three-point shooter between this season and last year?
Well, one was Joe Harris got drafted. I think that's first and foremost. And then somebody had to step up and fill that void. And then two, I've always had the confidence in my jump shot and the ability. A lot of people thought that it was set back because of my hand or my finger injury. But like I've said before, I think it's helped out even more just because, the way that you put your hand on the ball and the rotation and everything. So it's work. It's work and it's confidence. And you just, after a while, you just get really good at it.
Just health-wise, how are you now, and how were you in the NCAA tournament with your hand? I know.
With my hand, now it's like 100%. In the NCAA tournament, if I'm being honest, probably about 75, 80. I think for the tournament, strictly for me, it was not about coming back and scoring and trying to do this and that. It was not about that. I really wanted to win that tournament. I knew we had a chance. I knew we had the personnel. So if that took me diving on the floor for a loose ball, if that took me making an extra pass, that's what I wanted to do. It's funny because Brandon Dawson was in our workout, and I always call him the guy that kills my dreams. So I'm happy that he didn't kill him today. I had a great workout. So, but man, 2 years in a row they got us in the NCAA tournament.
Pretty good. How would you rate the group that was out there today?
On a scale of, it was tremendous. It was like I said, big guys. A lot of guys that are very versatile that can play on the wing and in the mid post area. So I had to put my hard hat on going against some of the guys, Dawson and Brian Ash, and just go at it and just try my best to just eat and show I can play at the highest level. And I think I did a great job doing that.
How many workouts have you done?
This is my fourth one. I'm going to my fifth in Toronto in 2 days.
You tend to see a lot of the same guys when you go from city to city, or has it really changed?
Not yet. I think it's changed so far, but I'm going to start seeing Rondé a lot more. Maybe Decker a little bit. I think he was in this workout, but he pulled out. Who else? R.J. Hunter, I think I'll start seeing more. Maybe Devin Booker, guys that are in that range. I think I'm going to start seeing more now. We get the gym.
It's a pretty good test for your defense, isn't it? I mean, some of these guys.
Yeah, well, I come from Virginia though, so you can't back down. The defense is what we hang our hat on.
Do you look at the prognostications of where do you look at all the boards and online and see where you're projected to be drafted? I mean, does that fire you up? Do you look at that?
What fires me up is when people people say you got to work hard on your game and you got to you got to work to improve in the off season. And when I did that, people are questioning why my 3-point percentage went up. That's what fires me up. It's like, you know, a lot of guys that I know didn't work as hard as me going into this last season. That's what fires me up, getting a chance to go against them. But at the same time, I see a lot of young guys. They have a lot of talent, a lot of upside. So I totally understand the process. But at the end of the day, it's about me being on the best team that I can be to try to compete for a championship. I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking championship right off the bat. I want to contribute, whether I play 2 minutes, 8 minutes, 40 minutes. I want to contribute on the championship team.
Justin, you're being evaluated on dozens and dozens of games of game film. So just in your day, your couple hours here on the court and meeting room, what do you try to make stand out?
Just my love, passion for the game, my ability to shoot the ball, because like I said, people continuously want to see that and see if it wasn't a fluke, and defense, and just because people see my defense, you know, we played on TV a lot, and I wasn't the best defender on our team probably, but you got the best defender makes the worst defender look bad, but it's still tough to play defense at UVA. So I mean, it's really tough, but you know, you just got to come out here and just work as hard as you can for the hour, 15 that you go, whatever the case may be, and then so on to the next workout.
Thus far through all the places that you've been, what makes Boston stand out? What's different about being here?
Coach Stevens and his relationship. I was talking to Marcus. Marcus and I played against each other in high school a couple times, and I love how tough he is as a guard. I was talking to him a lot, and just kind of feeling out the atmosphere, and then just being on the court with Coach Stevens today, asking him questions about Coach Stevens. He's different.
What do you know about Stevens' system and just kind of the positional versatility and that kind of thing that he values, and maybe how you would fit into that?
I don't know much yet. I didn't really study his philosophy when he was at Butler, or I didn't really study his philosophy here so far in Boston. But I've always said, when you get to a point, and I got to this point with Coach Bennett at UVA, when you get to a point when you put that jersey on and you go out there and you forget about the last name, and you're playing for the coach right there on the sideline, you're trying to bust your butt to play hard for him every night. I think that takes a special relationship, and then that also takes a team to another level, and I think they're on the way to another level because of their relationship with Coach Stevens.
You said you were talking to Marcus. He was here at this exact spot last year. What kind of advice was he giving you about this next month or so?
Just stay the course, keep killing, and like, you know, it's the process. You got to go through the process, and nothing that I didn't already know. But hearing from a guy that I respect a lot, even before he got to this level, I respected his toughness, his ability to score. You know, hearing it from him, for him to tell me, just keep going, keep eating, like that just motivates me to keep going.
You have a favorite team, favorite player growing up? Because everyone seems to have a favorite team and a favorite player.
I didn't have a favorite team growing up. I was kind of that bandwagon guy until LeBron came into the league with Cleveland, and I honestly say LeBron's been my favorite player since.
What about going against LeBron someday? Because obviously you will sometime.
Absolutely. You know, put your hard hat on. It's game time. You know what I mean? You know, Kobe played against his favorite player ever, and Jordan. You know, and he didn't back down. So, you know, it happens a lot, and it is what it is. You got to go at him.
You look at the way Joe Harris developed. You use that as the model for yourself at all? Just the way he's
just a tad bit. Just because I'm a little bit different than Joe, with my athleticism, with my length, my strength. But what I do take most from him is his character, who he is as a person. He's very genuine. He's comfortable with who he is. He's helped me become very comfortable with who I am throughout that process. He took me under his wing my first year in college, so that's like a brother to me, a dear brother to me. And but I think we kind of had different paths just because our games are a little bit different.
Justin, anybody